Hello, I'm out here today because I went through my backpack again and I wanted to add a few more items. This backpack right now weighs, with everything in it besides water, at 15 pounds. To me, I can hike many miles with 15 pounds. My camping gear is usually a lot more. But with everything in this pack, I would feel very comfortable with having to spend a night if I was ever lost or stranded. This has a lot of items that could save my life. I wanted to share it with you today, and it might give you some ideas on what you may want to carry and for putting together your own kit. So I'm going to take off the backpack right now. And my backpacks go in conjunction with my belt. Now my tool belt, what I have on here is whichever survival style blade that I decide to carry. Right now I have a Farrier rasp blade that I made. This is one heck of a carver and a chopper. So this one also I've used quite a bit now and I trust it. Next I have a Baco Laplander folding saw. Now this here has been used a lot and still works great. I've got bear spray on here, and in this pouch I have a sharpener, ferro rod, and some cordage. So that's just what I carry on my belt. Now we'll get into the backpack. So we're going to start with the outside. I have a saw here. This is the Boreal 21 by Agua Canyon. And this saw I've used many times as well. It's a nice buck saw. So that's why I put it in this kit. I just put it into this sleeve so it doesn't rip the side pocket. Put it down in there, and then I can tighten these up on it to hold it into place, like that. On here, I have a 1 liter single-walled stainless steel water bottle where I can carry my water, but I can also boil water if need be. If you notice, I always put my strap through this little loop, so if it falls out of the pocket, I don't lose my water jug. This one here, as you see, it's seen a lot of fires. Now I'm going to go through these pockets in the front. Now, I design my kits with the gear that I use and have trusted for years, and what works in my area. So, in this kit, what I have is, this is my fire kit right here. I have a couple ferro rods in it, a couple lighters and such. I'm not going to break that open. In here, I have a Sawyer Mini water filtration system. And I decided to add this. This here is a military canteen cup, of course, with its stove. Now, this is actually upped and made this bag far better. I could, of course, always boil in my water bottle, and that's a great option if I need to. But with this, I can cook, I can boil water and such, and pour it into my water bottle and so on. So it just gives me an extra container that I can use. This one here I've used many times as well. So this is one of the upgrades that I added to this kit. It doesn't weigh that much more, and it's gave me a lot of options that I'm very happy to carry. So I had mentioned that I added a few more items to my kit just because of the usefulness of it. This here is one of the items, two of the items that I brought. And the reason why is it doesn't weigh that much, but it does a lot for me. I have cooked many meals in this. I have boiled a lot of water in this. And I have carried a stainless steel single-walled 1 liter bottle for many years to boil and cook if I needed to. But this here just adds more. I may have a full bottle of water and I do not want to empty my water bottle to cook with. So I have this. It's just something that I wanted to add because now I have basically a camping kit that if I get lost or stranded, I'm camping for the night. You know, and if you can have that kind of security and feeling of security, it's a good feeling when you go in the woods. And if you ever let yourself or you ever become lost or stranded, then you're going to feel a lot better, and that's one of the stresses that you're not going to worry about. So in this front pouch here, what I have is, this is my lighting. I've got 2 headlamps in here. The batteries are stored within the bag, not in the headlamps. That way I don't accidentally turn them on and kill my batteries. Also, I have a lamp in here, an area lamp, so I can use as a flashlight if need be, but it can also light up an area if need be right there. Use these for many years and they'll last all night on a low setting. So having a good lighting system can help help big time. You may have to get more wood during the night. You may hear something going crunch in the woods and you want to see it. It can be a morale boost and it can be very useful. Lighting is very important in any survival kit, in my opinion. Now, this here is just a little bag. It has some storm matches in it. It's got water purification tablets in it. It's just some odds and ends that can help if need be. Also, I've got a small first aid kit for those boo-boos. Now in this front pouch, what I have is some hand warmers, as well as 2 days worth of food, the survival tabs. Now, when it comes to food, it's recommended that you carry a day's worth of food that you're not eating for emergency, as well as a liter of water that you're not drinking and kept for emergency. Now, I also have some toe warmers here as well, but I chose these because they're easy to carry and they're lightweight. But I can also add bars, I can add, cup of soups, I can add instant oatmeal, and so on. So there's many things that you can carry in your bag, and have for an emergency. But that can be a huge morale boost when you become lost or stranded and you're not working around being hangry. You're hungry, you're struggling to fire, next thing you know, there goes your lighter down through the woods. Well, just being able to stop for a second, go gather your thoughts, eat, a bar or something can really help with morale and help you thinking straight. In the main pouch, what I have is rain gear. This is leggings and a poncho. I've used this many times in storms and I've kept dry. So this was a very good choice for my kit. I know if it starts raining or if it's very windy, that there can come in handy. Now I decided to put this water jug in here. I don't know how effective it is. It seems like it's rather sturdy. I've never used it, but it weighed nothing and took up hardly no room. So I just figured, why not? It's one of those things that it would be very handy if needed. Now this here is the trifecta shelter that I designed. To-go systems actually make these and sell them on their website. And this is a survival shelter that I designed and have used many times, and it works great. So I've got that in there. This here is my sleep system. This is rated down to -5 Celsius. So most times, 3 seasons, I won't need a fire to keep warm. All I have to do is crawl into this. If it gets any colder than -5, I'll have to make a fire, but it doesn't have to burn as much wood, and it doesn't have to be as high of a fire to keep me warm. So you save wood. So this here is a snug pack system. It's got the sleeping bag, a bivvy, and a liner in this kit. I can't quite remember what it was called, but it was snug pack. And in here I have a 4x6 sheet that I can use for on top of a brush pile and such as a vapor barrier, or many uses for a tarp. So when putting together a kit like this, I like to go through different areas. I have shelter, I have fire, and I have water, as well as food. So that there is what I wanted to get in a pack that is very lightweight and I don't mind carrying. This here at 15 pounds, I can go for a day hike. I can go for an hour long in the bush and such. I can actually use it during hunting season because it is hunter orange as well. So this fits my needs. I want to thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe. All the best.